How do you get a prospect to convert? Do you even know what that means? Do you even know how they do it and why they do it? Probably a good idea. Good morning, Ruby says. Today we're talking about conversion. Talked about awareness, talked about evaluation. Now we're in the conversion phase of the buying journey. What gets them to convert? Is it price? Is it quality? Is it you? Is it the product? Is it the service? Is it the reviews? Is it the next door neighbor's barbecue that they were at? Like, what gets them to go across the finish line? Usually price plays a role, kind of important, but it depends. It depends on what you're selling. And so if you're selling a high ticket, high value, high quality product, that's less painful than if you're selling something that's commoditized, low ticket product or service. So if it costs me $5, my value chain might say, hey, I'm going to spend 10 minutes thinking about that, and then I'm going to buy it. If you're $5 million, it might take a minute. And if that's the case, what are we doing along that conversion path so they know who you are? They've evaluated you against something, whatever something is to them, whatever that means as a functional evaluation phase, which we talked about in the previous video. And then they're going to convert. Convert how? Do they need to put all the money down up front? Is it a PO? Is it a terms and conditions situation? Is it a, hey, give us a check when you can scenario? All of these things are value chains for conversion. So what does conversion mean to your customer? So it's going to be different for everybody, but really, how do they make that buying decision based upon where you are? And for most companies, most businesses, that conversion is going to happen in stages. It's not going to happen with just a yes. Yeah, there might be a yes. There's a yes involved. But that's usually going to happen where that yes leads to another set of evaluations and another conversion potentially. And so those become things that you have to think about in this process. So if you know how your buyer buys and you know what that conversion process is, you make it as dead easy for them, again, as possible. Do you have the contracts ready? Do you understand how to take their money? Do you understand what they're going to need from you in terms of getting that money exchanged? Do you understand what that first yes means versus maybe the last yes? How does that play out for you as a company? So again, conversion could be a big bang. Sign here, we're done, great. Buy online, we're done, great. That's not always the case, but do you know what that means? And do you make it easy for your buyer to buy? If they can't buy it because of something you've done, that's a problem. If they can't buy it because of something that they need to figure out, that's a different problem. So for today, converting. What are the triggers? What do you need to understand? What are the things that they need to have in their position before they ever decide to say yes or no? And are we competing in the conversion model against the status quo? Said that in the last video. Meaning, I might not buy anything. Okay, that's a problem. How do we fix that? Understanding how that impacts what you're doing. So Ruby says, conversion might be a yes, and here we go. Conversion might be a yes, and we got to keep going. Know the difference. Understand the implications to the business. Understand what you have to give them to make that conversion happen. Understand what they need from you to feel like the conversion was a good thing. Buyer's remorse is a bad thing. Let's not do that. Make sure that they understand what that conversion process is. All right, enough for today. Walking and talking with Ruby.